we will do something called as Fortune Teller today in Origami. Okay? Very simple. I'll tell you why it's called, you'll know why it's called as Fortune Teller. And let's start off. Have a square sheet of paper in front of you, friends. If you're having the square sheet of paper in front of you, what you'll have to do, fold it this way once. Fold it diagonally once. Okay? And give it a nice little press, like a triangle. Okay. You should see this line like this. Fold it like this and give it a nice little press. Now open it up. Keep your paper just like it was. Kept it. Now you folded it this way, right? You folded it one way. Now fold it the other way like this. Fold it along these lines to make it a triangle again like this. Opposite. Fold the opposite hands. Touch the opposite hands. And give it a nice little press like this, friends. You folded it one way, you fold it the other way as well. That's a nice little triangle. Again. If you are done, if you open it up, you should see a plus mark. Or if you keep the paper like this, a cross mark. An X mark like this. You can fold it 2 or 3 more times to get this X mark neatly. You should get a nice little X on your paper. Now see what I do. I'm going to fold the paper like this into a nice little half, but in a very straight manner like this. You can have the paper any way you want, as long as it shows a X on your paper. Fold it this way and give it a nice little press like this. So what I did, I had an X on my paper. I folded it this way. Then I'm opening it again. Perfect. Now friends, you should have an X mark along with a line in the middle. Now I'll fold it to the left. I folded it to the up first. Now I'll fold it to the left like this. Nice little half fold to the left. And give it a nice little press. Then you can open up your paper again. Okay, so you should have an X and you should also have a plus on your paper. What I will do, in this top square or top part, I'm just going to fold my paper this way around and give it a nice little press. Keep an eye out, just this one. I'm folding the paper to the center. And I'll keep it folded like this. Now I'll do the same thing for the rest of the 3 squares as well. So keep the paper. I usually have this habit of moving it this way. Fold it right to the center like this. So basically, I'm folding this version this way. Now do it for the bottom two halves as well. Fold your paper to the center. This way. So you should have 4 triangles at the end of the stem, which are neatly folded. Nice and cool, fold the sand to the center as well. And give it a nice little. Make sure you have these presses really nice and clean. It will be useful later on. So basically you should have your paper like this, a mini square with 4 flaps around. To do it, I'll keep this closed. Perfect. Now what I'll do, friends, I have this paper like this. I will flip the paper and keep it this way. Right? All good? Okay. Now whatever you did now, do the same thing again. Take the corner and fold it to the center like this. And give a nice little bit. Same step, but to be repeated again. Take the corner and fold it to the center. Now, same thing for all the 4 ends. Take the corner, fold it to the center. On all the 4 corners, bring that to the center, friends. You can also use a scale if you want to help you fold. But give it a nice little press like this. So on the back side, after it's flipped, we did the same thing again. Now give it a nice little press, and I'm going to give it this. And at this point of time, I will fold the paper upwards like this, and giving it a nice little press. My paper was like this, where I named all the stuff. I am bending the paper upwards, folding it upwards like this. You have 4 flaps, isn't it? Take 2 of your fingers, try to put it under one. Take 2 of your other fingers and try to put it on the left flap like this, then to your right flaps like this. See? Now really watch. I am going to bring this and this together like this. Did you get that? Or you can do it in one hand. It is telling the fortune. Like this. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, awesome, friends. Give me a second. Now, we will play a game shortly, but if you have written things over here and also in the inside naming it, this is what you get. It should be like dun, 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 dun. Okay, maybe my singing is bad, but maybe some of you can sing well. So can you see the numbers? Dun, 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 dun.